So this is quantum physics, physics 181. Okay, and I hope nasa tamang klase kayo. In this course, so pag-aaralan natin ng physics of involving quantum objects. Okay, and oops. And our objective sa course na to is to have a better grasp of the fundamentals of quantum physics. Okay, apply these quantum physical principles using mathematical formalism introduced in the course to various physical systems, and then categorize and differentiate various techniques and principles of quantum physics and relate it to other fields of learning. Okay, so may background na kayo supposedly from Physics 104 ng quantum physics, at least yung fundamentals like yung wave properties ng particles, yung which is parang ironic ano kasi you talk about particles pero you're also talking about their wave properties, pero you saw from Physics 104 na particles can actually behave both as a wave and as a solid particle. No? Then you talked also about quantum particles in 104, quantum particles under boundary conditions, okay, quantum particles such as electrons. Okay. You also discussed, hopefully na-discuss yung Schrodinger equation, and then ginamit niyo yung Schrodinger equation to discuss yung particle in a well. Quantum tunneling, yung isang concept na pinag-aralan nyo rin dapat doon. And then, a brief conceptual overview ng simple harmonic oscillator. We're still going to discuss these things in this course, pero on a deeper level, okay? And in a different mathematical formalism na introduce ko later in the course, which is yung Dirac notation or Dirac formalism or yung bracket notation. Okay, so what do you expect? So again, tulad ng sinabi ko, Schrodinger wave equation, applications of Schrodinger's wave equation, di-discuss din natin ang electron propagation. So this is also an application of Schrodinger's wave equation. How electrons propagate through, for example, energy barriers. Okay, so potential well, potential barrier, and we're in this topic. Introduce din natin yung propagation matrix. It's a way to mathematically and computationally solve for the transmission ng dito ng particles, quantum particles through a barrier or through a well. Okay, transmission and reflection. Okay. Then ito na yung mathematical formalism. So we'll discuss yung mga eigenstates operators, then apply them to the harmonic oscillator. Also apply them to yung what are called particles that are called fermions and bosons. So fermions and bosons are sort of generalized na particles or classification of particles. Like for example, electrons is a fermion, classified siya as a fermion, and photons classified as a boson, depende sa kanilang tinatawag na spin number. Okay, and then towards the end, i-discuss natin yung physics ng hydrogen atom using Schrodinger equation. And we're going to derive yung Bohr's atom, okay, using yung formalism na gagamitin natin sa pag-aaralan natin dito sa course na ito. Okay, so we'll have a lot of mathematics here, a lot of integrations. So expect to tawag dito, brush up on your skills sa pag-integrate ng mga functions. Okay? Okay. Then, grading system. So we have 70% coming from your lecture exam and then 30% from the finals. And ganun din yung passing, it's 55%. There's also an exemption. So dapat na-take nyo lahat ng exam, dapat pumasa sa lahat ng exam, and dapat ang average ay 60% on all exam. Yung passing is 55%. Okay, then tawag dito, meron tayong Google Calendar para sa mga students na hindi ko estudyante sa 173. Merong Google Calendar where you can see yung full schedule natin for the whole semester. You can also see here yung, well, for example, if you go to a specific day, makikita nyo kung ano yung magiging lesson natin on that day. You can also see my schedule. So, yung schedule ng meetings ko nandiyan din. Nilalagay ko dyan para pag gusto nyo magpa-consult, alam nyo kung busy ako or hindi ako or available ako. Okay. And then, classroom policies. So, lahat ng lessons natin ay regardless kung face-to-face or virtual, ay i-record ko. I-upload ko sa isang YouTube channel. So, meron tayong repository ng mga lessons, ng mga video recordings ng lessons. Okay. And then exams will be face-to-face unless otherwise indicated. Okay, if a student is unable to attend the exam, dapat magbigay ng prior notice via email. Kung emergency, syempre, ibigay niyo as soon as possible yung notice. And then, syempre, may supporting documents. Otherwise, hindi makakount or makakount yung absence ninyo and your grade sa exam na yan will be 0. Okay, if a student is excused, dapat mag-agree na on a makeup exam, on a date for a makeup exam, at least within 2 weeks after the absence. Dapat mag-take na yung exam before the next long exam. Okay, otherwise, wala nang ibang opportunity for a makeup exam and your grade will be 0 in that exam. Okay. Then, dyan yung consultation hours. Doon din sa syllabus na sinend ko sa inyo sa email. Okay. Any questions? Okay, so any questions?